Yo! Video games.
Just fucking walked over there and died.
Website's down. Did we just crash the fucking website?
Hell yeah.
There's a good chance we did. WK Wandon, thank you, dude.
So many people entering the same code at once. I'm sure
Well,
that's
the
gonna cause
website
a
was
problem.
completely down, so they couldn't even get to the part where they can enter the code.
Oh.
You all got it, good. Hey, Maverick, thank you, dude. Did you give the snake a code? Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the snake's gonna be playing Dissidia with us.
That's why it's gone.
Hey, Velvet Cakes, thank you, dude.
No.
Don't worry, guys. I'll be playing
Another one.
Bloodborne tomorrow. We're gonna do YoVideogames break tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone for like majority of the beginning of the night.
Oh, okay.
My mom's birthday. So when I come back at some point, like 9 or 10, I'm probably just gonna play Bloodborne because I actually got to catch up on that playthrough because I got to start doing the Marvel Legacy.
I
Oh.
think I'll go get some.
Yeah. If you guys want to go to uni or something, it
Oh
might be
shit,
fun.
that's right.
Butterbeer.
Yeah, I might do that.
That's the thing. Yeah, a site could go down if 5,000 people jump in immediately.
Yeah.
Master Ken, thank you, dude. If they all jump in right at the same time, yeah, even a big website like Square could go down. If they gradually came in, it might not be so bad.
What the fuck's happening?
Called overloading the servers, guys.
Everything you just said was amazing. BB Marvel Legacy. I'll say right now that Marvel, and I for you guys that don't know, I've gotten the opportunity to play a whole bunch more Marvel recently. There's a lot of shit I can't show you guys until next week.
Exactly.
But I have gotten to play a whole bunch of it. I can't talk about all of it, but the game absolutely is the most similar to Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Wow.
What? Really?
Infinite definitely
Redacted.
feels like Marvel 1. More than any other. It feels like an insane version of Marvel 1.
Okay. So a lot more stuff going on.
Ghosty, thank you, dude. Yeah, like, I wish I could show you some footage, but I can't.
God damn it.
Yeah, the roster is super disappointing.
Oh,
Dude,
God, this stage again.
even if Marvel Infinite had 16 characters, but it was Marvel 1's roster, I think people would be happy. Like, even if it was just the goofy, small-ass roster of the original Marvel vs. Capcom games,
Yeah.
I think people would be happy with that. But, yeah, the worst... And now it's clear. Like, it's absolutely clear.
The worst aspect.
If I was to give the game a rating, I'd honestly give the gameplay, like a 9 out of 10. I give the graphics of the game, in its current state, like a 7. Because of the art style. I give it about a 7.
Yeah.
I give the roster like a friggin' 5.
Ouch.
Because the roster is the weakest part. For me personally, I think I'm gonna give the roster a 7.
Right, because you love the character.
Because
Yeah,
I got X and Strider.
Yeah.
Like, if Strider wasn't in it, fucking 5.
I don't have anybody.
However, because
you have,
it is the way it is, the roster gets a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny has nobody.
He has
Steve
Handman.
Spencer, kind
Spencer,
of.
yeah, come on, man.
That's about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like crazy fucking.
Yeah, Kenny likes like Thanos and stuff because he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
new.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, okay. I like
Spencer and
anything
Thanos.
else, but I'm not like, oh shit, like Thanos.
that's the same for a lot of people. A lot of people are missing characters that they would really be into. It's like my problem with Injustice 2 right now. And I think a lot of people still don't have characters that they
yeah.
love.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Like, you like Supergirl just because she's okay, but you're not like,
Yeah.
I love Supergirl.
Yeah, I'm
she's
not all over.
awesome.
Yeah. Oh.
Now the thing for me, for Marvel, man, it's always like when Marvel came out, they're like, man, who's gonna be in this
No Kuma, no
roster? Who's
Astra.
gonna be here? Like, and
that's the thing that hurts the most is that we
Yeah.
had such high hopes, and yeah,
because like every Marvel that's come out, there's always been someone unique and someone like, oh whoa, this person just came out. That's fucking cool.
Did you see all the information about talking about its online modes and everything?
Nah.
It's got full spectator lobbies. It's got a beginner league for online. So it's got like ranked matches, like proper ranked matches, but
Yeah.
then it's got a league for people that, if you're of a certain rank, you can't play against the beginner league.
Okay.
So that means if
No
there's
one
like
can get completely-
people that are
Yeah.
completely new,
They're protecting the people.
They
that
had
are,
that in one of the Black Ops.
yeah, you have to
They
start
had-
in the beginner league.
Yeah, they had that shit in the Black Ops.
And I'm like, that's fucking really smart. The fact that you're even doing something like that.
Yeah.
It's got a few other modes. I don't know if I can talk about it.
Yeah,
I
Black
mean, the
Ops-
thing is that you can, if you think about it, Tekken has
Hey,
already
Jay.
done that. Because Tekken, you're a certain rank, and you only can play those guys that are in your rank.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the
That's it.
that's kind of the thing is that even Street Fighter 4 has that. It's
Yeah.
like ranked match
You
puts
can
you
only
against
play the
puts
people
you
that are...
rank. Here's the thing: ranked matches generally only put you against the people that are in your skill rank, unless there's nobody on. So if you have a high rank and then all of a sudden
Can't touch his battery.
there's no fucking people to play, nobody's in my rank right now.
Yeah.
The game's gonna be like, well, there's no one in your rank. Here's someone of lower rank or way higher rank.
Yeah.
And then they just have to good luck it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a beginner league is that if you're in beginner league, there's no way you're gonna get paired up against someone who is
It's like OP.
OP and is playing the game a lot.
Right.
Which
Might suck.
that. Well, I mean, it's in all honesty, it's like for the players that are in the higher ranks, yes, it'll suck.
Yeah.
If you're in the higher ranks, you're gonna be locked out of finding matches, so it does have a detriment.
Yeah.
But for new players, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good thing.
Because I guarantee you there will always be more newer players than there are
Absolutely.
Yeah, there will always be more.
Well,
Absolutely.
which
More
is, a beginner league is great because, like, if you're one of those people, I'm gonna wait till get the fucking the super fucking whatever the thing, like the top seller, you know, because like you know how some people love to wait to buy a fighting game with
Sure.
all the DLCs. Like,
Lots on Dissidia release. Thank you, dude. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh.
I mean, it sounds neat.
because like a lot of people are like, I'm just gonna wait to get this game, and I'm like, well, you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, that's the trade-off, is that if you wait to play a fighting game, you're going to miss out on all the other new people playing it, and you're going to get your ass beat.
Yeah, exactly. 2 years,
If you go
a year
online.
later.
If you have no interest in playing online, then why the hell would you buy a fighting game at launch? Every single fucking fighting game that comes out, practically, has multiple versions that gets released in an updated
yeah.
build later on with all the characters and costumes.
Yeah.
Like, why would you?
Because of the hype.
Yeah, and it's because of the hype, and it's because it's like, I want to be there learning with everybody else.
Exactly.
And if that doesn't interest you, then what the fuck?
Yeah, don't bother.
Wait till it's $20 on an Ultimate version. Yeah, wait for Marvel Infinite Ultimate. If you have no interest in playing online, I highly recommend it.
Yeah. Which is rare, but I mean, there are some people that
A lot of
really
people
just like the
wanna
game
play
for the
They
game.
just want to play the single player.
Yeah,
they just want to play the story and shit.
Especially for the story in this game. The story is really big.
Or
in
just
this
play
game.
locally with friends, yeah.
Yeah, the story is very... Oh, man, he lost his breath.
Angry Artist, there's a lot of people like that. There is, I mean, and if anything, Street Fighter V is the perfect example, because he says, like, yeah, play a fighting game without playing with another person. Believe it or not,
There's
there
a
is
lot
a
of people.
very, very, very high percentage of people that don't have any interest in playing another person in a fighting game. They just want to play arcade mode, they want to go through a story mode.
Play
Yeah.
their friends who are like people. Yeah.
Not even their friends. They just want to play through the game every once in a while, learn some stuff, and not ever play
casuals.
another person.
Filthy.
To be super honest, I'm kind of like that with some games too. Like
Yeah.
I can just play a fighting game, go into the lab, learn some cool shit, and never do it against a person, and just go through arcade mode and have fun.
Because you like to do the combos.
Because I feel like figuring out the system. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to beat someone's ass to
Justify,
enjoy a fighting game, because like the mechanics are gameplay enough for me. Like learning shit and just finding cool new stuff. That is the video gamey aspect of fighting games to me.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're playing an action game and you get access to the moves and you get more moves and more moves, but the game like hands them to you. Bacon Nation, thank you, dude. The game like hands them to you over time.
Yeah.
But the fighting game, you gotta learn how to get good with all that shit.
Yeah,
So
you can't just fucking...
that's the video gamey aspect, in my opinion. Yeah. Playing Templar says it's like playing DMC or Bayonetta. Exactly. But do I still like using that against people? Absolutely. If there's like a cool online mode or a functional online mode for a fighting game where I can actually use my stuff against people, then of course I'm gonna play online. Marchorn, thank you, dude.
Well, that's where all the gear system came from with Injustice, because people wanted to collect that stuff
Yeah,
then
use it online.
Yeah, and use it against the people.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, hey, I spent all this time working on getting this stuff for my character, and now I got it.
And
so
that
I'm
was
happy.
that was the shortcoming of Street Fighter V, is that Capcom severely undermined that kind of a player base, and in general, that player base represents a lot of buying people. UMBC E3 Extreme win, thank you, dude. So, yeah, you don't. It's still a video game. It's not always an esport. It's
Yeah.
still a video game. Martin52, happy dude day. I played Tekken 4 for Force mode. Sad, I know. See?
Force mode? Oh, yeah.
Force mode, yeah.
Hey, people are gonna get Tekken for Tekken Bowl. This is gonna be hilarious, man.
I mean, I guarantee you, the reason Tekken got as much sales as it did is probably because they had a cool story mode.
Yeah, that is true.
Story mode is pretty great. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was really good.
Oh, it was heavily front-loaded as we found out.
Yeah, Tekken
Heavily
stopped
what?
selling really hard.
Yeah.
Like, Injustice had some legs. Like, Injustice is
Yeah.
still selling.
Oh, Injustice is selling better than Tekken.
Of course it is. NetherRealm games.
By a lot.
NetherRealm games are successful in terms of sales on a whole nother level. They
Jeez.
sell so fucking much.
Well, like you
Tekken
said, it
actually-
made like Game of the Year or the Mortal Kombat. Like,
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was one of the best-selling games of the year.
Yeah.
I'm a zombie ninja,
A
thank you,
fighting
dude.
game? Or?
Tekken sold really good in its first month, and then dropped
Yeah.
off the sales charts. So everyone stopped buying it. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
For everyone who wanted to buy it, bought it in that first month. And that was it.
Big Chubby Bunny, thank you, dude. The only fighting games that generally have, like, legs are pretty much NRS games.
Well, they still have good legs on mine. I'm still finding good rank matches every and then MKX.
I go to MKX and I don't find anybody, dude. It is a ghost town, man.
I found some good matches in MKX.
What?
I went in MKX and I found like the same 3 people.
I don't
You
know.
skip playing because it didn't have story mode. Yeah, Tekken 7 is really... Here's the thing. I give Tekken 7 like a 9 out of 10
Yeah.
for me personally. But if I'm like critical about it, it's like a 7.5 or an 8. Because there's like no friggin' tutorial at all. It has...
Yeah, I mean, you
The-
go in and you just do the combos because they show you the combos
Yeah.
as you... Not even the combos, but just like the moves.
The arcade mode, for some reason, is like 4 fights and then no ending, and maybe a boss fight.
Yeah.
But there's like no endings. So for some reason, the endings are in these other weird things
section,
where
yeah,
it's like you have to
different
play
section.
one
Yeah, yeah.
match and you get an ending. You're like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
There's some things that
A little strange.
like the single player stuff is good, with like the story mode stuff is good, but like arcade mode is super weird and yeah. I mean, the person that's looking at Tekken 7 a fucking 9 out of 10 because it's so good. Like it's like the most refined Tekken game ever made. SF Nova, thank you, dude. In terms of its gameplay, like the gameplay is what makes Tekken great in my opinion.
Yep. I agree. Yeah,
Pseudo Sphere Hunter, thank you, dude.
I mean, the closest thing you're gonna get to a tutorial mode is it shows you like actual combos. Like it says, okay, this is a combo. But that's only after you go through the list of move sets that they show you. You go through that, and then at the end it shows you the combo,
A&M, thank you, dude.
and then you can just do the combo.
But
It's
the
always been
combos are
that.
like hella. Yeah, and it's always been like that. But the game never teaches you like why sidestepping is good,
Oh yeah, nothing like that.
or,
No, yeah,
or like how to throw tech.
yeah.
They
definitely.
do in like really brief loading moments that gives you a little bit of snippet
Step-
of info.
yeah,
You're
a
like,
little dialogue.
this is how the tutorial is for the game. That sucks.
Yeah.
Am I good at Smash? Yes, I'm the best at Smash Brothers. Possibly in this room.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Yeah, dude, no shit. Salty Man is a great point. Or at least a fucking tutorial for how to get off the floor. No fuck, I still don't know how to do back jump. Like fucking to a bitch. I still don't know. Like,
I told you, though.
You did,
Wait a minute.
but it doesn't do it sometimes. I get some weird roll back and then
two
dive
kicks.
forward.
It's 2 kicks.
I fucking... No shit, man. Like,
Just all the
I
kicks.
still don't know all the get-up options in Tekken 7. There's like 6 you can do.
There is a problem when you're in the corner. When
Yeah,
you get
I thought it was back 3-4, so my character would roll back and then dive forward.
Yes, that was back. That was like back at Tekken 6, Tekken
Fuck.
5, all that stuff.
So it's just 3-4. There we go.
Yeah.
There's a good example. I still didn't even how the fuck do you throw tech King's dank horse shit?
Like it's a yeah.
The way
they
you
don't
find
tell you
out,
that.
the way you find out, there's no guide on teching throws and Tekken.
Yeah, and you have to go to like
you just
Cybox.
gotta go into training mode, do it,
Yeah,
and then
try to get out of it. Yeah. That's okay. I understand.
And
what you mean by that.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That is fine. But for the sake of teaching someone that sucks a dick,
Yeah, that doesn't
it's
understand.
really
the game.
bad.
Yeah. They just expect you. You know what it is? When it comes to something like King's Throw,
They just expect you to have known how to have done it since Tekken 4.
Not even that. I think they don't want people to know. I think they want people to get grappled in that stuff because catching somebody in that is very rewarding.
Yeah.
And if everybody knows how to get out of it, then it's not very rewarding. Especially because
Yeah,
it's not easy for King to get somebody in that.
That's what I learned. It's like someone told me it's like to get out of throws in general, just do back 1-2. And that's how I get out of every fucking throw.
Well,
like
right now, throw tech is just one button.
it's one button,
Yeah.
but if someone does like a
King,
1-2
yeah,
throw
command,
break,
yeah.
like a command throw break, then you need to do 1-2. And then some throws are broken with back as well while pressing a button. So the ultimate, like, one of the best things you can do, I learned from somebody, was that just do back 1-2 for all throw breaks.
Yeah.
Unless it's something really specific.
Yeah.
Like a King Crazy Horse.
Yeah, multi-grab.
Yeah, someone's like, what's with the jank-ass low parry? Like, how do I do it and what do I do after, you know? People don't even know how to people don't even know how to do it. That's the
Yeah,
idea.
okay, yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
People don't know that it's down forward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But back in the day, it was way harder. You used to get a low parry, and you had to do the specific move to punish.
Yeah.
Now you can just punish with a launcher.
Now it gives you
Remember that
a
shit like in Tekken 5, you did a down parry and you had to do the right move because if you didn't, it wouldn't even connect.
yeah, they didn't juggle very much.
Yeah.
No, they would just fall to the ground. You had a specific button.
Specific attack.
Yeah, to actually
like Mina had
counter
a
the-
specific Eddie. Every character.
They would fall really fast.
Yeah.
So you have to get them up.
Yeah. Now in 7, you parry them and they're wide open.
Someone's asking if the stage was in Sonic CD.
Nope. They're in cheeks.
There's a new one.
I like the color palette. I mean, you might hate it because it's all Dr. Seuss.
I know. The second act is amazing though.
Yeah, parry, low parry is down forward. It's been that way for a long time, and that's why it's like they just think you know it. It's like it bugs me that there's never been a tutorial in Street Fighter that properly explains what a cancel is.
Cancel?
Like doing low forward fireball.
You'd like
Like yeah, we've been doing that since Street Fighter 2, but so many people don't understand that concept that if you hit a bitch, you can make your normal move
into
transition straight into a special move by doing a thing called a cancel. And it's just when the move hits, just do a fireball, and then it'll cancel one move to the other.
That's one of those things where Capcom is like, everybody should know.
Everybody should know this. It's like like a lot of people don't fucking understand what a cancel.
Especially since your game is trying to appeal to like new audiences.
It used to be called in the '90s a 2-in-1. Now it's just generally known as a cancel.
Yeah. And I like how that came about. It's like the developers made the system, made the game, and didn't realize that was in the game. And
that was a glitch.
And it was a bug, and they were like, "Oh, we need to take that out." And then they got the feedback from the general public, like, "No, we love it. Like, keep it in there."
That's how most fighting games should be, to be honest.
Yep.
It's fun as fuck.
It's just them listening.
I mean, here's my thing when it comes to
God.
fighting games. You have a general design document that says like we want the game to be like this. Like for example, I think I could talk about this when I was talking to the devs when I was playing Marvel Infinite this past week. I put up some footage of it. They specifically said that Josh the White, thank you, dude. They specifically said Happy Dude Day. They don't want the game to be a one-touch kill game. Like that is a thing in Marvel 3 that is frustrating.
Yeah.
That your character gets touched and you die.
Yeah.
Like that's it. They specifically said with this 2 versus 2 game, they want it to be a 4-touch game. If you get hit 4 times in Marvel Infinite in general, you can die. You will generally die. So it's a 4-touch type of game,
which gives the other person a chance to come back.
Which gives you way more chance. But then that's if you don't even utilize the other mechanics like tag switching, like where you spend 2 bars to bring your character into stop combos.
Oh yeah.
It'll actually become a multi-touch game because you're going to be getting opened up like crazy.
I like that because then that makes it like low tier Marvel too.
It kind of does, in all honesty, and that's one of the things that is refreshing about Marvel Infinite is that you always feel like you kind of have a chance because even if you're getting comboed like a bitch, you build meter while you're getting comboed, and every once in a while you're going to have 2 bars. I'm going to bring in my friend to stop this shit, so you're still playing the game. And And that's one thing I was like, I'm glad it's not a combo breaker mechanic, because as much as I love Killer Instinct, having someone break your combo fucking sucks.
Yeah.
In any fighting game, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, even in MK, in any fighting game where there's a break mechanic, Mega Crush is the one they use. They're like, we did not want to do a Mega Crush. Mega Crush in TVC, they're like, we want to avoid that shit. And talk about having something where you're actually more active.
Yeah.
If your combo break is just you playing the game with the other character.
I can understand.
I like that.
I can understand. Okay, they do a combo break system, and there's a certain limited amount. Or let's say Guilty Gear, where you have a combo break
Yeah,
system.
and Guilty Gear is a good example. You have a break, but if you can burst bait it.
Yes.
And it's actually a similar thing in Marvel Infinite, where if you know someone's going to try to stop your shit, you can bring in the other character to stop them.
Oh,
and
okay.
that leads into the crazy bullshit moment I was talking about in the video I made. So, and that's the thing. I actually like. That's the one thing that fixes Killer Instinct's break mechanic, is that there is a counter breaker. There's a thing you can do to stop the person from breaking your shit.
Yeah.
In Guilty Gear, there's a burst bait. If you know someone's in a burst, you block, or just get out of the way, and then punish them for it.